I need a night before.
Hello there. Welcome to Bead with me. I'm Kate, your host from Fantastic Stars Beads. Welcome. This is a little show for inspiration, motivation, and whatever is trending here in the bead life here at Stars Beads. And if you are new, please say hello even on the replay. I love knowing where you guys are coming in from, what you like to play with, how you found me, and what are you doing this Thursday? What's on your workspace? Because I am traveling, and so I'm on an off day than I usually am for my lives, and I am super, super excited to be here with some of my bestest friends from traveling in the beading world. And so I am proud to be here with Amy and Sally of The Bead Goes On. Let's say hello really quick. I know that people are still getting their notifications and making all of those things work because they're saying, why is Stars Beads on right now? Is it Wednesday? It still can be Wednesday. This is what's on my wrist. What are you guys wearing? Make sure you're part of our special stash group. That's where you'll get some inspiration from our group. And let's say a little warm hello to the ladies I've been hanging out with. Hey, ladies!
Hello.
So we're getting people popping on. I've got my Amy watching. So we've got Karen and Janelda and Patty. They're all giving you some hearts and thumbs up. And
Excellent.
Yeah. So we're in their warehouse. We've been digging sweating and working up a storm, and you guys, I keep pulling out things. I'm like, can you put that on? And so they just started putting some jewelry, more and more stuff on. Aren't they looking so fun? Anyway, I'm super excited to be here with these two ladies and have a visit. You guys, I'm on an island right now. Come check out the view. You guys, let's go. Let's go. We're gonna go check out. You guys, this is, so I might not be in Thailand, Nepal, or Tibet, but I think I could take this. What do you think? Okay, so if I can have it, I'm going to share it right through to the screen to you guys. So I'm apparently looking at
Caratuck Sound, North Carolina.
We're in North Carolina right now. And we can touch Virginia. I had to go to Virginia to come back to North Carolina when I came here, right? So it is beautiful. You can hear the birds. Can you hear them, Janelda? Can you also hear all the cats? Because I've not quite met a cat lady like this one. So I come and there's 5 separate bowls to all the cats that she doesn't own. So she's busy feeding all of her friendly felines. And I also got to meet Mr. Pants, who is, yes, he's the local possum that likes to also enjoy the view here as well, and hibernates in an igloo under her house. Different world out here. Let's say that. So anyway, you guys, I'm super excited to have you ladies, and thanks for having me here in your warehouse and letting me dig through all of your stash.
You're welcome. We loved having you, Kay. You know, you're a ball of energy, and we really appreciate you sharing us with your world.
Well, now we're going to get to see your world.
Okay.
You know, you guys have been traveling and doing beads for
30 odd years, 32, 33, I don't know, somewhere around there, over 30.
So this is Sally over here. This is Amy over here, and this family, right?
Yep,
Niece, yeah.
daughter.
Daughter, niece.
No, Amy's my niece.
You know, but it's family. That's
Yeah.
totally, I mean, mother, daughter, it doesn't matter. It's like you guys have been both doing it. I mean, you've been doing it then your whole life.
16, 17, I came
Right.
up to the vineyard for
She-
the summer, and
Well,
then
yeah, but you came at 14 for 1 week and got a taste of it. Then you came back later. Yeah.
For the big bite.
All through college, and then she got her education and came
came back
back
to the
and,
bead world.
and
It didn't leave you, huh?
No.
Hey, that's how it was for me
Yeah.
too. You know, it's like, how long does the bead bug last? Well, Amy and I can tell you, it's not over.
It's not over.
You know, and you guys really seem to have found your love in Southeast Asia.
Yes, we have traveled together on several trips, buying trips, throughout the years. What we would normally do is fly into Bangkok, find ourselves up in Chiang Mai, then we'd hop over to Kathmandu, Nepal, and then back through Bangkok and go over to Bali.
And how old were you when you decided, like, your first?
My first buying trip, I was probably 33.
Okay.
Yeah, over 30 years ago.
Wait, yeah, we didn't have to. Okay. We didn't have to go into that detail.
Oh. I thought you wanted all my wise old wisdom.
We do.
Yeah.
We do. I love hearing all of your stories and your buying stories. I mean, you have really, I bet you have some of your favorite ones.
Do you want me to tell you my favorite one?
I would love to hear one.
My Hong Kong one?
Do it.
Okay.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
So I was in Hong Kong. It was a solo trip, and I wanted to buy some gemstones, and I found the district where all the gemstones are sold, and there are a bunch of high-rise buildings, and it's very confusing, like, where do you go? What showroom do you go to? And I looked at the list in the lobby, and I picked one that I thought I could remember if I wanted to come back in in another year. And the one I picked was called KY Gems. And you can figure out why you can remember that. So anyway, I became a good client of KY Gems. Love Hong Kong.
Well, they do produce a lot of things.
Yes. So and dim sum is unbelievably delicious in Hong Kong.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
and I'm sure other
I dream
places,
about it.
Yes.
Like, there's nothing like it. I feel
I
in the
found
States.
out on this trip that Kay is quite a foodie. So, and she has quite an appetite. So for a tiny little thing, she can put some food away.
Well,
she can.
It's like it's digging for beads,
Yeah.
I mean, that's my exercise. I've always said it's beads and baby. What do I do for my, exercise routine? That's what it is.
Beads and babies.
Beads and baby.
I didn't go to the baby route, but beads and beer.
Hey.
Baubles and beads.
That works too.
Yeah, it works. Yeah.
That works too. So you guys, we have been digging, and they've been really letting me go through their warehouse. Thanks for sharing that. You are too funny. So we have literally been going through, kind of taking samplings, and if you guys have not been following our stories, this is a little bit of what I was taking photos of kind of saying, oh, here's kind of saying, oh, that's really cool. Look at these, like, jumbo. So now, Nepal, Tibet, these oftentimes are going to be a lot more earthy. This isn't your sparkle and shine, you guys. So this is changing it up. I know, trust me, I did look for some bling. I didn't find any, but but I did find some sparkly silver, which I really like. But they have a great collection of prayer beads. Tell me about some of your favorite collections. You guys have obviously this is what you choose. Yeah, this is like your wood.
Yeah, Somo and Arang wood, which is natural black brown wood, and they're all hand carved in Indonesia. And we have them in the round shape and in bicones and saucers, and then also in pendants and chain. The chain is really fun.
Oh my gosh, the chain is amazing. And so you guys, if you guys aren't checking the stories, I'm putting like yes and no, or if you can put into the comments things that you really like seeing that you would maybe like to see for Friday Night Live. These are the kind of things I'm getting to dig through and seeing. These are things I've thinking, oh, I really like that. But then again, like, if you start looking at the massive quantity here of just, this is going to take some time to go through of all these different choices. So, I wasn't sure if we're going to be able to get through it all. So, put your votes in right here in the comments. Like, I really love the wood. Make sure you show that. I really like that awesome big resin. Whatever it is that you guys are seeing as I'm showing. I tend to be kind of fond of, you know, these nice big silver beads. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, those are out of Nepal.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then, yeah, Thailand, India brass,
you know,
Thailand.
And I know that you guys have wanted metal, and you guys know how much I love metal. Look at that big toggle, you guys. You guys know we like that. And toggles. So, I mean, I'm just going through tons of, you know, choices. So if we want to go through, you know, metals, we can do that. And then I'm just like, we kind of started sorting the boxes. Then we have beautiful beaded beads. You can see. And you guys, right up front, my favorite color. And then look at these. These are very awesome. Can you tell me about these Viking beads? I'm really liking these Viking beads.
Well,
what did we learn about them?
we learned that they're called Jawa Timor. That's their official name, and really that is just a province in East Java where there's a huge glass industry that they make, you know, strands of smaller beads, but they make this style. It's really a millefoy style because they're using a core and then melting on the patterns, just like they would with African trade beads.
How neat is that?
But they have their, you know, they have their own little personalities.
Yeah, and you can tell, I mean, it's a different style than the African.
Yeah, and this is a new because the colors are so unique. You never see pink and turquoise looking beads. So these just came in. So we're very happy to have those. And
yeah, because you were holding these ones.
And they do styles like this. And this looks like an African skunk bead, but it's a knockoff from.
I thought they were like
Earring.
ladybug beads or something. You know, I mean, you got a skunk bead?
A skunk bead, for obvious reasons, yeah. But these are all made in East Java, so they're made in Jawa Timor. Yeah.
And these are, I mean, some of them, so Janelda's asking, will the sale Friday night be like one of the kinds, first come, first serve? Now, some of them, there are multiples. Like here, you know, we might have multiples of them.
Yeah, and there's multiples of these.
There's
but there's
multiples of
strands
that.
like this that are, you know, you're not going to see. This is a one strand with an assorted Viking, if you will.
So I guess I would tell you the answer to that question would be there's going to be some and some. So they're saying they like the metals, they love those Java beads.
Yes, we can also do.
So these guys are new to live, so they're not seeing the comments. I'm reading them to you as you know. So look at these. Look at that vibrant yellow. That's such a happy yellow. You know. And you know, when you go overseas, I mean, their color sets are different. You know, the color combination. You guys, I was really excited about these. Like, look at those. You said these were wedding.
They're called wedding beads. They're from Mali. They were produced in Czechoslovakia and traded down to Africa. So they're Mali wedding beads.
Yeah, wedding beads.
But look at those jumbo sticky outy things. I love them. And look at that. Already a great combination here.
That's my personal set that I got.
OMG. I
Because
want
when I
that.
got
You
married-
know I want that. Look at that.
I got that when I got married.
Yeah.
Abrima gave it to me. Yeah, I never sold it
Yeah.
until
You
now.
strung it out. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys, there's a whole private collection that, you know, we didn't even get to. Here, she hasn't even gone through her private collection here. But maybe one day.
One day
soon. I was, but you guys, there's like a ton of fun things. And so I'm putting these into stories you guys can put into, you guys, I really liked all this cording too. Guys, look at this. I had photoed this in the stories, but this was one of the choices of things that we can show. Some waxed linen cording that has been, look at this cool braid, you know, and then ended, and they're extra long, so you could double it up and still do an ending. And then these ones, okay, so I was sad to hear the story about like this raku of not being able to get these jumbo raku beads anymore. Like, I really liked these raku beads.
Because you retired.
I mean, how, you're not allowed to retire. You better teach somebody. You know, I like super fun. And so some of the things are that's all. Oh, what is this fabric down here? Is there a flag?
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
They're hanging above the window. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, okay.
See, and there's a casing behind it to hang it,
Yeah.
so you can put it on a curtain down.
Oh, look at that, you guys.
And then it has,
Oh, I love that. And
go
that
the
one's
curtain
purple.
or
I want
put it
that.
over a
Okay,
door
well
frame.
do you have more of those?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, well good.
You have
'Cause
purple, yellow, red.
I want that.
I don't know what other color.
The yellow up there. I think that's, the faded red.
Purple, red, and yellow.
Those are some.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have a Bali bell?
What's a volley bell?
I don't
the
know.
big elephant bell?
I don't know. That I have. Somebody wrote a Bali bell.
I don't think.
I'm totally getting that. We'll have to throw that on the Friday Night Live. That's for sure. Do I have any of the Indonesian glass beads shown on the website? Of course I do.
Yes.
I have it all. In fact, in terms of on Friday Night Live, what I'll be doing is letting you guys know how to get it all and how to get the best deal on it all. Okay, because I know, yes, they have a lot on their website, and I'll be giving you guys those special codes and those things to know. So make sure you guys check out Friday Night Live at 8 p.m. on Friday, same channel. All right, and where'd that skull come from?
Well, here, he was here.
He was here. Okay, you guys, look what else has appeared on the table. Oh my gosh. So I know I missed Wednesday, so we're making up of what's on our workspace here today, and heads are rolling.
So these are also
Oh my
from Java,
gosh.
the bronze. There's a big bronze industry. And these
Oh
are
my
perfect for
gosh.
Halloween. I mean, here we are. This one's actually wood.
You
carved
guys
wood.
are
He is a very good dentist.
he is
Very good dentist.
yeah. Look at those.
Yeah.
Well, that is on a different level. Let's put it there.
For someone who needs a gift who has everything.
Well, you know, we have the request here. Kristen's asking, do we have any shrunken skulls?
Well, we have smaller skulls. I wouldn't call them shrunken skulls.
Yeah.
We do have.
I remember seeing some of
I
those.
saw them out. Oh, here we have this size. I can take out of that. And then we have
Yeah, if you want small wood bowls, those are available for sale too. Oh my gosh, look at these. These are awesome. I didn't see these.
These are
Look,
sterling.
that
This
one
has
obviously is
sterling.
still, I mean, this one is big. Okay, let me hold it up to myself. Right, so you guys can have an idea, like, I'm gonna hurt you. this one may be a little bit more reasonable here. But this one, I mean, this one is very, well, I'll show this one up close, but in terms of size-wise, and then there's this
There's the
awesome,
shrunken ones,
awesome
yeah.
this is your shrunken as it gets, Kristen. So here's a cool strand of some silver. So these are perfect earring size. Let me flip that over and you can see those up close. Are you guys liking? We can pop these on. You guys think we should have those?
spooky season.
It is spooky season. We might as well throw those in there. See that we just keep coming up with more stuff. In fact, I was excited because Sally was working on samples, and I was like, oh, you know, how perfect is it? Because, you know, we do this little thing called What's on Your Workspace Wednesdays.
Well, here we go.
And I know that it's Thursday, but I'm feeling that we could just make it like Tips and Techniques Thursday instead, and take a look at what Sally was kind of putting together. And have a little beading break. Does that sound good? I want to take a look at some of the things that we have just seen. So we kind of saw the Viking beads, the Raku beads, some of the metal, the metal beads. And so I can see what a nice combination and appropriate for the season also, because these look like little pumpkins.
Yeah, they're little pumpkin beads, little melon beads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kristen, the little bowls can be for sale. You want these bowls they're for sale, right?
We do have some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, we could talk about it.
I mean, those bowls are beautiful. I think it's an indigenous wood in Thailand, fast growing. When you oil them, you get an unbelievable grain, coming out. So they're quite unique and beautiful, and I'm willing to share.
Love that. See, I always hate to, show you anything that I can't get to you.
Anything.
He'll sell anything. Well, we can start it now. Well, we don't know prices of bowls yet, huh? We got to work that out. Friday. That's how
They're
spontaneous
online.
this is.
Right? They're online.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then you'll get in on the deals. You can throw things already in your basket. If you see some of the things online, I'll be telling you guys that special code to help you out on anything that you do get online. And now we're gonna get this.
I'm going to share my little necklace, right?
Yeah. Right. If that's okay.
I would like to.
Yeah, we'll really appreciate it. We get to have a beading break with you, so you can go ahead and get started. I'm gonna get this on.
So you saw the beads that we have chosen, and this actually came from one of our strands that we use for inspiration. So you're going to see some of these tomorrow night. That you're getting X amount of beads to make it length, etc. But for this exercise, I am going to use soft flex wire, and I started one side, and we'll get back to this side, but I'm going to start from over here, and I'm using these tiny little copper bicone beads, and then we're going to use those as spacers. And as you all know, spacers are really important when you're designing. They do more work than people anticipate. So I'm just doing one bead at a time with a spacer in between. And this, as you know, sometimes beads don't always want to go.
They're hollow.
They're hollow, and
Right.
they can cause us a little bit of aggravation.
And that's why you love probably that big eye needle.
Yeah, that big eye needle, we might have to go get one of those. Oh, that one worked better. There we go. So I can continue with our little bicones. And bicone beads are great when you have a bead with a big hole, because it sits quite nicely. Oh, something's stuck in this one. Oh, it's another bead. Where's my pokey thing? I learned today that this was an awl, but I've always called it a pokey thing.
That's the technical term. Sally's technical.
Yeah, it's the Latin term.
Well, I do sticky outy things. That's my technical term.
So you see it has a big hole, so that bicone bead is going to sit in there, so you're not going to see a space because it swallowed it up. So let's just move on from that hole. We'll go back to that later, but I think you got the idea. So that bicone is working better.
Two of them.
Yeah, sometimes you have to fill up the space. But I'm not going to take up your time with that this moment.
You can't go back. You can't leave that.
Yes, I can't. Oh, I can't?
No,
I have to go back?
that.
Okay, I'm going back.
Do you need more?
You need more of those.
Well, I have some of these bicone beads.
Heads will roll.
I have some of these inferior bicone beads I wasn't going to share with you. I liked my other ones, but we'll stick to the ones we
Well,
don't
the ones
care
that are
for.
going to show, you can have as your
And
ones
here,
that
I
are
need my
allowed to
pokey
be-
thing, right?
Well, but this will happen. They might get a Viking bead like this, and so.
Wow, I need one more.
Or you.
I mean, you don't want to.
It's going to go all the. So sometimes though, when it moves on the string, you know, and fill it. Sometimes I fill it up all the way,
fill the whole thing.
you know, so it has less.
Or put seed beads through.
Yeah, or whatever bead it is.
You know,
you know.
and
In
by the
this
way,
case,
this
her
pokey
hole is so
thing
big.
can be very dangerous. So don't be stabbing
No.
yourself. Okay, we're using 3 inferior bicones that you're not going to see. And we're going to stick them in this Viking bead. See now?
Janelda,
Oh.
is it just beadgoeson.com?
Yes.
But it's a www.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beadgoeson.com,
Yep.
thebeadgoeson.com, SallyWrestlerCollection.com, and beadnix.com. All
go.
All go to our website.
So they
We're gonna
also
repost
opened up a whole line of bead stores several years ago.
Yeah, we
You
did.
had 8?
Yeah, we had 8
8
stores.
stores.
Hey,
Because we had nothing else to do that
do you
day.
guys still have that your game?
No.
Do you have one? Never.
I saw a photo of it the other day, the one
Did
line.
you? Oh my
Do we not even
gosh.
have one?
How can you not have?
It was like a bingo.
No, it was like Monopoly or something.
Monopoly?
It was like a bead goes on Monopoly, and I was so sad. I was like, that's a collector's item.
It was a
Yeah, how do we
collector's
It
do
item.
Yeah.
is. That was awesome.
I don't. There might be one in the boxes that are in storage over there, Amy. I don't know.
You need
Anyway,
to
I've
find
moved
one
past
of those.
that issue. Oh, because Kay has gotten me flabbergasted. It's like a simple necklace, and now has turned into.
Well, they don't have to have those spacers. It's okay.
No, they need the spacers. The spacers are like the most important thing.
So you know what? That shows you always need extra spacers.
You need extra
You
spacers.
can never have enough spacers.
This bead always reminds me. It has a lot of personality, but it reminds me of moldy bread. Right? I mean, it does. It's like, okay, we're getting rid of that.
Is it-
spacer.
Well, if it was like all red and spiky, it would be like COVID, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well,
COVID term.
hopefully everybody's past COVID.
No,
Either.
but you know, I wanted to. So I really like that set. So Sally puts together some really nice combinations. I mean, the designer sheet is, and there's just some really fun combinations that she did. I wanted to.
Where is the big eye needles?
You taped them to something.
Well,
Remember?
yeah,
You want me to? Oh, you got it.
I got it.
But look, she,
So
you
it's
know,
coming out.
you can see like this beautiful this one here, like this blue and white one.
Yeah, no, I love that one too. That one's cool looking. This one's a warm one, right?
Yeah, like this. Is this? I mean, this is a glass bead.
That's a glass bead
One of those.
from Eastern Java.
And then here's that orange showing up for me again.
Love the orange one.
Thanks, Janelda.
Is she leaving us? She got bored with my necklace. Okay, so you get the general idea, right? And then at this end, I'm going to put seed beads like I did at this end. I cheated and did it first.
So we just do one.
So I'm just going to do one end because it's a little time consuming. But what I can also do is tell you how to finish this end.
No, we're gonna, I thought you couldn't crimp that end. That's okay.
Well, I want to do this, but they don't have to watch me do that.
Oh.
Do they? If they want to watch me do that, I'll be glad to do that. I'm just going to pick the seed beads up
It's
one at
like
a
you
time.
just said the whole sentence and didn't put the period.
Oh.
Here I go. I'm getting you all flabbergasted again.
I usually bead by myself because I have a ADD.
Instead, we're having
Yeah.
we're having a beading party. Well, it's been fun. I really like catching up with you guys.
Anyway, I'm going back to this. So, this is what we're going to use for the rest of the necklace as opposed to more beads. And I'm
Well
going
then,
to
okay.
simply tie a knot just for a little bit more detail and so it doesn't all slide around.
All right, can we see that ending? Can you hold that up?
And which ending's that? I haven't
The one
ended
you're
it.
working on.
Oh, the
So she just tied the overhand knot. So at the end, since
right?
yeah, I just want to show them.
Okay, well this, go ahead because this one doesn't.
Yeah. But here, so where she ended on that one bead, just strung the crimp, the seed beads. Okay, and you can decide how long that is, or whatever beads you want to use
Yeah,
there.
you can use bigger beads there if you want. You know, that's an 11.
Yeah.
You could use a 8 or a 6 if you wanted to.
Yeah, I was
Larger.
thinking you even like some of your
Java beads.
Java beads, and then going back through the crimp, and then a few beads, and then crushing. Okay, and now she has this really nice suede cord.
Little sweet cord. So yeah, we put I just put a little knot there for detail, and this is literally going to be at the back of your neck, and you will end up tying this to the other side. But first, I really should finish off my seed beads. But if you don't want to watch me do this, I understand. Because
Sally's new to not understanding what, we're beading with you.
oh,
That's part of
That's
the
part
fun.
of it?
That's part of
well,
the
I'm
fun.
having fun.
You can
I just
tell
want-
us another good story, Sally.
Oh. Oh.
One of your favorite places you've been.
Well, wherever I am, and I have said this for years, wherever I am is my favorite place. And I've enjoyed returning to Thailand, I don't know how many times, 20 times. I've been to Nepal, 15 times. I've been to Indonesia several times. I've also taken side trips, taken advantage of being in that part of the world. And I've been to Cambodia twice. I've been to Vietnam 4 times. I've been to Laos. I've been to India. I've been to Pakistan. It's a wonderful area, and it's easier than one would think to travel around.
So if you're
course
thinking
it-
of traveling, you should definitely
Oh,
do
I
it
forgot
if
to
you
put the
can.
crimp. Don't tell them that.
They didn't hear it. They didn't
Okay.
see it either.
Okay, so
Right.
I don't think this is going to go through. So I'm not really going to get to finish it because I forgot to put my crimp. I should have put a crimp here, ladies.
No, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. All right. So it happens. Okay, you take that pinch off and see if you can hold it in your fingers. You can do it.
She's got secrets.
All right, now get the crimp on there.
Oh, here, Amy, you have to put the crimp on.
It takes
What's
three
on
people.
your wrist Wednesday?
Lots of our roll-on beaded bangles
I love
that
this.
we have made in Bali and Nepal. We send over. Yeah, Kay's got some of our new designs. that
Some of
just
the new
came
colors.
in.
I am so excited
New
for
colors and new
this
patterns.
combination right
We
here.
send
in a bunch
over
of different
the
colors.
beads to.
Did you put the crimp on?
Yeah,
I
we
did.
got
Okay.
crimp
All right.
on.
You want to
Yeah.
put yours set on? I'm hoping.
We're hoping.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Ames. You did what?
Yeah, we usually send over the beads we want to get the quality of beads and the colors we want. And
So they're super custom, so that the designs that they pick, that's one of the reasons I have always loved theirs. And
we've
you
worked
guys
with-
know how much I love my beaded bangles. I wear them all the time.
And we've worked with both of the main producers that were families that have made them. I mean, in Nepal, Sally worked with the father, and now we work with the son. And in Indonesia, I mean, you've worked with
YN.
YN for,
Oh.
geez.
She was 15 when I met her. She's 40 now. She's got 3 kids.
Well, those relationships
She has a
that you
whole,
build.
she employs like 20 people, and they all come to work in her open air not factory, studio. I mean,
Her
it's
compound,
beautiful.
yeah.
I was like, I want to work here.
Oh, you'll know where to go if you
Oh,
want to.
it popped out.
If we need to leave the
Yes.
Yeah, we can go live with YN. She has a beautiful view of rice paddies, and it's basically a 9 to 5 job for the beaters. They take an hour for lunch. When's the last time you got an hour for lunch? You know?
That's their beading break with us.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing. Right.
So yeah, when I stop selling beads, I'm going to go work for her.
You already know.
Okay, I'm not going to torture myself. I know Kay wants me to torture myself, but I pull that tight, and I'm going ahead and
No, it's
I'm
going
going
to be your
crimp.
sample.
I'm going to crimp the what do you call it? The crimp.
crimp.
I'm going to crimp the crimp. I call it squish the crimp, And then I'll get rid of that extra stuff by just nipping it off.
Look at
So
that.
we have, so far, this, and we're going to take the other piece of suede. This is beautiful deerskin suede, by the way. They
And
should call
using
it a
the
suede.
suede-
They don't call it suede. They call it
Deerskin lace.
lace.
And using a cord or the lace lets you, use maybe more expensive beads in the front and then, or heavier beads, and then lightens up the necklace and keeps the cost down. And then you can tie it at whatever length you want to wear it.
So if you want to go long or short.
Mhm.
And
Gives you a lot of versatility.
So you're just going to tie it in the back in a bow.
Well, I think you need to tie it on me. We're
Okay.
gonna see. I think it kind of matches my outfit a little bit,
Okay.
doesn't it?
Yeah. Okay. Excuse me 1 second. I'm going to dress Miss K, and then she'll come back with.
Here, we can put something on this. All right. Well, we always like to see the sizing.
Yeah, because they are bigger beads.
So sometimes I know
Yours
when
coming
you
back in.
well, sometimes when we look at things, it might seem really big on the screen or whatever. Pop this up.
Here you go.
All right, and look, done. So, although they are big beads, I feel like I can wear them.
Oh, you can wear that.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know.
For a little tiny thing, you can definitely wear those big things.
So there you guys go. I really like that combination. So this is a really nice mix of all the type of styles that of beads that they carry. Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
shedding on that.
Yeah, copper, ceramic, glass.
Yeah. Well,
Suede.
and that suede feels really nice
Yeah.
on there too. All right, you guys. Well, thanks for joining us here today and getting a chance to meet the ladies who are behind the scenes of The Bead Goes On. We're going to be telling you guys a super duper coupon code that will help you out come Friday Night Live, along with some of the things that we're going to be showing. Okay, so make sure you check stories, because that's where I'm going to be putting up some votes if you guys really weigh in on something, because there's a lot to show. So sometimes we can't show it all, okay? So if there's something that you guys ever see, you can always screenshot it and send a DM. Otherwise, let's take a look at what will show up for Friday Night Live. That's tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. 8 p.m., you guys. So we'll see you guys again soon. Thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.